Good morning to you all. Hope you are studying well at home. So in today's lecture, we are going to discuss the two parts of the verb, that is finite verb and non-finite verb. In the previous lecture session, we have discussed the two parts of the verb on the basis of object, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. I hope you have understand all the students. Okay. So today we are going to discuss on finite and non-finite verb. So let us talk about finite verb. Finite verb, and another one is non-finite verb. Okay, so students, what we actually mean by finite verb, मतलब हम finite verb से क्या समझते हैं? What do we mean by finite verb? So finite verb changes according to the subject or tense. Okay, the subject may be or noun or a pronoun. Okay, means what is finite verb? Finite verb is a verb which changes according to the subject and or tense. Okay, so let us understand. First we will understand finite verb, and after that we will go through the non-finite verb. So first of all, we will understand with the help of an example what we actually mean by finite verb. Okay, so let us write the examples. Like if I write, he enjoys swimming. He they enjoy swimming. If I write they, sorry students, this is not an example. We will take the another one. Okay, let us write another one. He goes to school. And if I write they go to school. If I write Ram eats a mango. If I write they eat mangoes. Okay, in this sentence you are saying that first what is the subject in all these sentences? You are saying that the he here is a subject, they is a subject, and Ram is a subject, and here they is also a subject. So first of all, we have to see the subject is whether the singular form or a plural form. If you see in the first example, he here, यहाँ पे जो he है वो कौन सा subject है, singular या plural? The first subject he is a singular, and if there is a singular verb, a singular subject noun, then the verb will be always singular, means those will be the singular. Okay, and if the subject is plural in the form of verb, then the verb will in the form of subject, then the verb will also will be in a plural form. Okay, you have understand, if the subject is singular, the verb will be always singular, and if the subject is plural, then the verb will always be plural. Okay, it is opposite of the noun, means we can say if in the noun we add s or es, that forms is plural, and if we talk about the verb, then if we add s or es, then that means that verb will be the singular. Okay, so that is the main difference of this. Okay, it changes according to the subject or tense, means if the subjects is there, then it will be changes the finite verb. Okay, verb यहाँ पे changes होंगे according to the subject and even according to the tense. If I say they went to school, see here, they went to school, तो यहाँ सब्जेक्ट पर भी मतलब टेंस के चेंजेस आ सकती हैं. सो दैट इज द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जांपल वी हैव अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज फाइनाइट वर्ब. इट चेंजेस अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट और टेंस. इफ द सब्जेक्ट इज सिंगुलर, देन द वर्ब will be always singular only, and if the subject is plural, then the verb will always be plural. Okay, so this is the big difference of the finite verb, means it changes according to the subject and tenses. But in non-finite verb, it do not change according to the subject और टेंस. मतलब नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब क्या होते हैं, जो मतलब चेंज नहीं होते हैं, मतलब ना सब्जेक्ट में, सब्जेक्ट और टेंस पे कोई प्रभाव उसको नहीं पड़ता है. तो व्हाट आर द थ्री नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब्स? दैट इज जेरेंट, infinitive, and the last is participle. So in non-finite verb, if you see, like it doesn't change according to the subject or tense, that is gerund and infinite, infinitive and participle. So, okay, so let us understand with the help of example. Like if I write like example, like if we write they enjoyed swimming, he enjoys swimming, they So students, we will understand with these five help of example. So if you see in the first sentence, this is a subject and this is a verb. So we have learned according to the definition that it doesn't change according to the subject or tense. Means if the subject is they in a plural form and the verb is here, then according to the subject or tense, the gerund never changes. What is gerund actually, student? Gerund क्या होता है? Gerund is in the form of ing. मतलब कोई भी verb के साथ जो ing लगते हैं वो gerund कहलाते हैं. तो if you see this word, it doesn't changes. Okay, if we change the subject and even the verb, then it doesn't matter with the gerund also. Here you also see, if we change the subject and the verb, then what will happen? The gerund will not change. The non-infinitive verb, in non-infinitive verb, the gerund will not change. Okay. In the last two example, if you see he is a singular and likes is a verb, and that is in singular also. And if you see this two, that is in infinitive, it doesn't change. Okay. So if we change the subject or a tense, then in non-infinitive verb, the gerunds, infinitive and participles doesn't affect, okay, in the sentences. So hope you have understand that if the subject or verb or a tense changes, that it doesn't affect the in non-infinitive verb, means it doesn't affect the gerund, infinitive and participle. See, if you see to read, swimming. So that means if we change the subject and the tense, it doesn't change the gerund and infinitive. Okay. So that's all for today. Hope you have understand. And student, if you are watching my video, please note down these definitions and examples so that you can clear your doubts. That's all for today, and hope you have liked my video. Thank you.